How do you pronounce these two words? Are they the same? Are they not? Today I want to talk to you about the letter Y, which doesn't get much attention, but there are actually a couple of interesting things to know, and maybe you'll learn or realize something new. So keep watching. Welcome to my channel, io sono Miriam Romeo, e se capisci l'inglese ma non riesci a parlarlo come vorresti, then I would love to be your English coach. Make your English sound smoother and more convincing by applying the 5 tips I share in my free pronunciation class. Go click on the link in the description box below to watch it. So the Y is an interesting letter because it often has a vowel-like sound, like in the words baby, story, silly, play, boy. But the Y is a consonant, and its primary natural sound is y. Y. Listen carefully. Yes. You. Yellow. Yawn. Yet. Yell. Young. Yeast. And as you can see, the phonetic symbol for this sound is this, which is easy to recognize, and it kind of makes sense to an Italian speaker, because if you think of how we pronounce in Italian words like junior or Juventus, junior. Okay, so this makes it easier for you to read the phonetic spelling in these words. And this sound, y, is the same sound that we have in the Italian word gli. Therefore, it's a sound you are already familiar with. So these two words are pronounced differently. This is ear, ear. This is year, year. Try and pronounce these two words after me so you can make the difference yourself. Ear, year. My ear, the year 2024. Now pronounce this sentence with me. Last year, I had my ears pierced. Last year, I had my ears pierced. I wrote this so you could practice the y sound mainly, but I also put other interesting sounds in there. You're welcome. So one more time. Last year, I had my ears pierced. If you listen carefully, last year, when you connect these two words, you get an interesting sound in the middle. Last year. And that is because the Y is a consonant, y, and very often you kind of blend it with another consonant that precedes it, and you get kind of a new, different sound. And this mechanism is called coalescence. For example, bless you. Bless you. In some cases, you almost hear a sh sound in there. Bless you. But a more interesting and clear example is didn't you? That T of didn't blends with the Y of you, and you get a ch sound in the middle. Didn't you? Don't you? Aren't you? And you don't have to connect and blend these two sounds. You won't always hear these questions or similar expressions with a ch sound necessarily, because you can also hear and say, didn't you? Don't you? Aren't you? Where you kind of skip the T. But they are both correct pronunciations. And you will hear both. Don't you? Don't you? The point is that if you don't skip the letter T, and so you connect it to the Y, you get this ch sound, don't you? And a very similar example is did you? Or I told you. In this case, the D blends with the Y and you get a J sound. Did you? I told you. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Again, these are not like a rule. They don't happen all the time because it depends on the speed, on the accent, on the tone. This is real spoken English. This is what happens or what can happen. So you better get used to these small changes and small sounds. From now on, try to pay more attention to these sounds because they make a huge difference. And remember, ear, year. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now don't forget to click on the link in the description box below to get your free pronunciation class. And if you want to work with me and you would like to have me as your personal English coach, you can contact me at this email address right here. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.